Hi, I'm Stephen Hrisak. I'm referred to as the White Horse. You've been out to the website, I'm sure by now. A lot of people have been visiting it, and I decided it was time to show my face, make sure everybody knows who I am. If you're one of the groups involved that's been sending people to murder me, it doesn't matter. I mean, you guys have figured that out by now. I can walk down the road at any time and nobody's going to be able to kill me. The reason why this is taking place is because God is here trying to fix the earth. He has angels protecting me, as I've stated before, and that is what's going on. We're trying our best to protect people so that when the asteroid hits the planet, everybody's going to be as safe as possible. We realize that there's going to be a huge loss of life, and we're very upset about what's going to take place. Um, I want everybody to understand who I am. I'm not this guy that wants to make everybody poor after the event takes place. I believe in supply and demand. I believe we have a lot of salaries for government officials and others that are very low that need to be adjusted in the future so that they don't feel that they need to steal from other people and from businesses and things like that. So in the future, I just want to have a fair world. I want to have a world where everybody tells the truth. People sit down and they have a conversation with you and they're actually telling you the truth. So that we don't have these setups and all this manipulation that goes on all the time. I want to also apologize to any of the children that have been coming out to the website that learned about the asteroid. I would have preferred that that didn't happen. We were taking hacks, and then all of a sudden, we realized that something else was going on at the same time. And I'm very sorry if your kids came out here and found out about it. We like to keep children from learning about terrible things like this. Um, I, I I want everybody to make sure you say your prayers at night. We know it's going to hit. We don't know exactly when. Get your kids to say their prayers as well. God is doing this to help us. I know it seems crazy, but we're in a world where corruption has run rampant and there is absolutely nothing we can do. When people start murdering other people for money, something has to give, and that's when we end up with an asteroid up in the sky. This is what God decided, and it's not going to be good for any of us. I'm dreading it just as much as everybody else, but this is what He decided to do because He felt He had no choice. I mean, look at me. I'm living in a tent. I used to make $84,000 a year. I was underpaid. I got chased from my job by a herd of motorcycles and a couple souped up cars that Rodney Williams, owned. And, he pretended to be a bounty hunter. And so that is why I'm not working. And of course, after that, there was no way I could even possibly find a job because of all of the software hacks that me and my friends had taken from the U.S. government and their friends. Again, I would highly recommend that they stop sending people to try to murder me, that they stop the setups, that they stop trying to put me in prison. It is not a good idea. I've talked about the angels, and they are real, and they protect me. It's crazy. I know it sounds crazy. It's taken me years to even accept what was taking place around me. But anybody who sent somebody to kill me knows the truth. And they've known the truth for a long time. And they've hidden it from me, and they've hidden it from the public. I'm a very good person. You can read about the description of the white horse. Yeah, we got these people that claim that the white horse is really the Antichrist is riding the white horse. But when you look at the description in the Bible of the white horse, it clearly says that the white horse is true and faithful. Now, how in the world is the Antichrist going to ride the white horse when the white horse is true and faithful? The Antichrist is not true. He is not faithful. His name is Rodney Williams, and he's living in a bunker in Canton, Georgia, with a whole lot of families and children. And the only reason why we haven't gone and gotten him is because of the tunnel that he set up, and we're afraid that something's going to happen to all of the other families and the children that are sitting in the bunker. Anyway, the point I really wanted to make was, here I am, it's me. When you see me walking down the road, you'll know it's me. If you send somebody to kill me, it'll be their last day. In the future, things are going to be different. We're going to tell each other the truth. We're going to have conversations where we're not manipulating or trying to set up the other individual. We're going to sit down and we're going to have real conversations. Anyway, you'll have a nice day, and maybe I'll put out another video in the future.